Okay, so today I will be taking embroidery out of something once again, but this time instead of a fancy smancy Carhartt jacket, it is going to be a Dickies work jacket. And I'm not overly big on the whole clothing fads and all that went on with Carhartt and shoe things like that, even though I understand Carhartt isn't shoes, but general trends are not my style here. But to throw my 2 cents in, the Dickies jacket is a lighter canvas, and I don't think it's as durable, but it is a more comfortable jacket. It doesn't bind up in the sleeves or anything like that, and it has a faux fur lining instead of just the polyester fine lining. So we will see how durable it is too whenever we get to pulling out stitches with the seam ripper, and if it's more or less grabby. And I hope it's less grabby, because I wasn't, even though I don't do this very often, it's still not fun to think about going through the whole process of any of it, really. The whole double stitch embroidery that's thick like this and has a hard texture is not really fun to take out, but I've kind of got it into a manageable process, even though it takes forever. And it was done with the machine in several seconds. Is taking me a decade and a half here, like legitimately years, because YouTube videos scary. But I think at this point I have to start taking, or not have to, but am going to start taking YouTube seriously, because I was thinking about it, and YouTube is kind of a fake job, even though it is work. But you know, you can do, it's not a 9 to 5, it's like even though it's all day still, you can live where you want and all that. So if I take YouTube seriously, and most importantly figure out how to make things interesting and not incredibly boring to watch, then we'll have something cooking in the oven here. But also, I'm not overly talkative, so it's another issue. Because I'm scared if I sit here alone, I'll go on a schizo rant and start saying things that aren't up to YouTube's code of conduct and guidelines. Because I don't think I've ever said anything that wasn't completely horrific to bear witness to. But I'm trying my best, and I'm already enough of a shut-in, so maybe I'll match up. Maybe I'll attempt a Minecraft speedrun or something like that. I'll be just like Dream or whatever the kids are watching these days. So you, my one subscriber will watch me grow and flourish, maybe. Unless I'll be one of those YouTube channels that just kind of has 17 views on everything for 10 years. And I was watching YouTube how-to videos on YouTube to YouTube, and I was scrolling through channels that don't have very many subscribers, and some of them have like legitimately quality videos, but have 30 views, and it's kind of sad because, you know, they're high production quality and everything. So it's like YouTube, why they're trying real hard, unless they're outsourcing labor or something, so they don't have to try real hard. But maybe I just can't understand what iPhone quality is these days. But anyways, if my one viewer is interested in car videos, I happen to own like 15 cars. I can make some car videos, but most people don't like car videos, so it's kind of an issue. And before I get going here on my YouTube journey, I would like to point out I do like money, but it's not the reason I chose YouTube, because I can just as easily be a prostitute. I'm in a place where there's not pretty men. I'm slightly above average. I can make a living. I can do something in the Congress. I can twink it out. Oh my god, you guys. Guy, maybe. I should be a VTuber. It'd either be like moist critical, or we'd have to have some serious, oh no, not a bad word, I didn't say that, some serious auto-tune to make me one of the high-pitched, feminine things. But one viewer, what do you think about it? Assuming you watch more than a minute and a half of video, I can make things happen. I have determination. I actually don't quote me on that. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying. Just trying to have commentary over this exciting gameplay. I could go into a background about the company instead of a Christmas bonus. That I didn't work there. They got heavy winter coats, and we're not exactly in a place where it gets cold enough for a winter coat of any kind. Because if you watch the Carhartt one, you could probably tell it's like 3 inches thick everywhere. And I'm gonna say it's not as warm as it should be for being that thick. Because I have a leather coat. It's made out of horse. It's like an old bomber jacket. That thing's seriously warm, and it barely has a lining in it anymore. Since it's, I don't know, 1984 or something like that. bought it for some hostage crises, who knows? Crises. Another thing that I haven't, I'm probably gonna need some water. Cause like I don't talk this much. My throat's gonna get all dry. I'll be like, I'll dry up like SpongeBob. I'm gonna start sweating over here. That's why I'm all shirtless. Gotta stop thinking about embroidery, because if you catch my drift here. Oh god, I've already started on saying things that don't make any sense. Oh no. Okay. So, I haven't checked in if this is actually zoomed in or not, but you know what? You guys aren't watching this for the gameplay, I don't think. Unless you're the Korean, maybe. It's not a racism comment. There was one Korean viewer, because I looked at my little analytics thing, which I know very little about, other than the YouTube how-to video. How to YouTube? And it was like Korean subtitles. So I'm gonna assume that Korean subtitles means someone's Korean, since I don't have enough subscribers to see like actual geographical analytics. But that's like another main reason. I just like seeing little analytic numbers. I got that ubitism, maybe. Possibly even that dog, mayhaps. Speaking of dogs, I've had this calendar for like before 2022. It's still in the packaging, because calendars are kind of pointless. For me anyway, since I don't have a schedule that I ever know what's going to be. Now, if I decided to read a farmer's almanac and figure out when I could use that calendar again, so I could not use it again, I absolutely would. If I felt like it. But then there's that issue where I don't care and it doesn't matter. So I don't remember how to do this, the proper technique of mind numbing embroidery removal. But I have to remove all of this. If you've seen all the previous videos, because this company sucks. And the guy's wife is a dog killer. And maybe other things. But you know, we don't need to talk about this. Maybe I can figure out how to put some music in here. I'm not a music connoisseur either. I'm kind of just I look at cows. I can do cows, and then I have entirely too many projects. It's not my fault, I swear. Like, I don't even have a kitchen. I haven't had a kitchen since like the 5th grade. But here I am, living it up. So, I'm working on it. Maybe it's YouTube content. But right now, I'm a college student, so I can get meat and foods, actual food, but also I can't gain any weight, just because I don't know why. No matter how much I eat, I simply can't. So I eat normal people foods, and then college people foods. Parentheses, ramen and peanut butter. I need to get some more Charlie tuna. I've tried other tunas, but they're just not very good. Like, legitimately. I tried the store brand tuna. It didn't even taste like fish. It didn't. I know tuna doesn't really taste like fish, but it didn't have any taste except bland. And I was kind of impressed, since I love this store. I don't love it, but it's better than Walmart, so you know, I love it. And it was so disappointing. I didn't want to believe it, but it was just terrible. It's not even good enough for a tuna salad. And you expect a tuna salad not to be very good, you know. But oh well. I'm surviving. And I can't believe it. I'm already out of things to talk about. Because I also, what the little YouTube how-to video said was that there was a little thing whenever you upload a video and it has like your location and everything, and that you should probably turn that off because you don't want to get doxxed. And I would not like to get doxxed, because then I have to like shoot someone since they freak me out. But I'm trying, like I can tell you stories maybe, but then it's like, am I in the middle of doxing myself? Even though it's not that hard to do anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter, but we'll see. We're not there yet. I'm not that placid right now. Oh fuck. I mean, no, not a bad word. Not a bad word. I gotta stop. And that's the issue with me talking. Is the more I talk, the more editing I have to do. And I think it's everyone's life goal to do no editing. And another interesting thing is like, a simple thing of economics is doing the least amount of work for the most amount of pay, but it's kind of flawed, because it's just not how things turn out generally ever, so we'll see. And also, I'm kind of like dead, because I've been working overnights, and I'm I'm living it up. Maybe my YouTube channel should be like beating up homeless people, taking their drugs. Like, not stealing them. I guess it is stealing them, since if you beat someone up, then like immediately on the spot take their inebriation items. It is stealing still, but you're not leaving the scene. So it's not kidnapping, is what I'm getting at. I know things because my girlfriend watches true crime. It's funny, I swear. Also, it's like dark outside. I may have to stop saying like, because I don't normally notice it, but as an American, I have to have filler words because my vernacular is simply not spectacular enough to go with my incredibly low brain processing power, which wants 4 and 5 letter words, which may be why, like, general similes are used so often, even though I know that's not a simile, using just like, but you know, it's like this. I thought it was funny. I almost got this yippee goody gumdrop. Wow! See, what I want my YouTube channel to be is like, there it is again. Is the types of videos that play at 2 a.m. whenever you're asleep, you know? For me, it was the people making the little mud houses and pools. But I want that to be me with my videos just playing in the background. And unfortunately, since I've been watching a lot of YouTube on my TV, well, right before I go to sleep, I wake up and it automatically blanks itself. So I can't find new weird videos that are weird, like questionable. So, anyways, I'm tired of doing a little outside scene, so what I'm gonna do instead is this. Maybe. Is that a good idea? No, I'll go back to the little scene. I got too scared. You know what? We're gonna pull all the knots tight. We're just gonna deal with it. Be rebellious. And if you were wondering if this does anything bad to the material, the short answer is yes, but it doesn't really matter that much, since you're probably going to wear it out doing something else before you wear it out doing this. Like, you'll end up ripping a zipper off of it or something like that, which, no fun, but who's gonna spend the money to get a plastic zipper put back on a jacket? And anyway, this one isn't plastic, it's brass, but it still has a polyester fabric holding in the zipper. So in 40 years it'll be crunchy, crumbly, maybe even wimbly. Reference for those who are alive at this point in time right now. I haven't seen the show this season, but anyways, I haven't even worn this jacket because it's I have a car in the garage and I think a cat peed on it, but I don't have a sense of smell, so I didn't know for like, oh, there it is again. I didn't know for around a decade. I just assumed it did, and I didn't ever take it off of the car in there. So apparently it washed out very nicely. And that's why I'm working on it today. Or else I never would have touched it in the first place. If only I knew things to teach people. I mean, I do kind of, but I generally like teaching people things. It's a lot easier than having to continuously do things. I wish I just wasn't just up for 21 hours. I came in here strong. I was living it up, but not anymore. Now I'm like, why did I do this? Now, what I could do also on this is run the seam ripper down it, but I've found that it makes it more of an issue in the long term, I think, because even though these are pulling all the little knots tight, since there's so many from it being a double stitched, or this one's even more than double layered, but the same general principle. Embroidery. I've completely forgot what I was gonna say. Like, it's gone. It's not even there. I was staring at the little stitches. They're gone. It's over. But we're making progress. The more little phrase, the better. Oh my god, it made a little rip noise. Better one, that you may or may not hear. But it sounded like something happened on the inside. Which is kind of wrinkly at this point, but we're gonna get going. And if you were wondering if it would be faster to go in little rows, it is, since you're much more likely to get a full grab on them, like a full thingy, where there's not any underlayment stitches like this. If you like go across like that and pull them up, and then it leaves an actual black spot. But it doesn't matter. I don't think it saves much more than 4 minutes out of the whole process with all of it combined, so it's not worth doing. Now, I may have to like split up videos, as I don't know how long this is. If I should do bulk video or not. The YouTube how-to video did not tell me these things. If more or less videos is better. Oh my god, I've been here 30 minutes.